Welcome everybody to the very first episode of Cafecito Money Talk, the segment where we empower your financial future starting today. This, as I mentioned, is going to be the very first episode. It is a segment brought to you by Power Financial Credit Union. It is going to be a segment to educate our members and anybody tuning in on all matters that involve finances. If you're like me, fresh out of school, you didn't really get taught about these matters, then this segment is for you. Our first topic this week is going to be why a credit union, or what is a credit union? I work here. I started working here in January, and I had my interview in December. And they asked me that same question in the interview, and I couldn't answer that. I couldn't answer that one bit. What is a credit union? Oh, well, before I get into that, we have Miss Iris Thomason, the branch manager of Juneau's Power Financial Credit Union.
First branch,
absolutely. And Ms. Thomason is going to be the one that's going to educate me on what is a credit union, because I'm still learning. Even after 6 months here.
It's okay. That's why we're here.
Don't tell management, please.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Iris Thomason, like he said.
Thank you for coming in, by the way.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me. I am the first branch of the credit union. A little history about the credit unions in general, like you mentioned. Credit union, 12 employees came together back in 1951 and established, at the time it was Florida Power and Light Credit Union. Moving the clock forward, 1953.
So this company started as
FPL.
An FPL. Okay.
As an FPL credit union. And then moving it forward to 1953, we received our federal charter. Made us legal, like you had previously mentioned. And then moving it forward to that, at 2000, because we were open to the community, many people that drove by didn't know that we were open to open their accounts, that we were only part of Florida Power and Light. So we changed our name back then to Power One.
Because that seems to be the consensus, right?
That seems to be the consensus, and it still is today.
Also, like, would you say most credit unions are just based with their company, or
there's very few? Many are open to the community now. Many did the name changes like we did. Going forward in 2000, when we changed our name to Power One, and going forward after that, we did our merger with Pan Am, Horizons, and Homestead Air Force Base, and changed our name again, put the financial in, which made us more attractive to the community. And now they say, hey, financial, they're involved with some sort of finances other than FPL. And then, so it made us stronger. We are now merged with Ryder as well. So between Pan Am, Ryder, and ourselves, it's made us a very strong credit union. And we are a not-for-profit, which is the difference between us and a bank in addition to that. Not-for-profit, which says, when you're not-for-profit, and we've been in business for 67 years, and we are profitable, that goes back into the best interests of our members. When you become a member of a credit union, you're a shareholder of the credit union. You vote for the board of director, which is volunteer only for them. So they don't get paid to be a board of director of the credit union.
So pretty much any member can rise up and become pretty much part of that.
Pretty much, yes. It's the members' vote. The members, it's all up to the members. They're the shareholders of the credit union, and being nonprofit, goes back to our members as far as better interest rates on our loans, and higher dividends on our accounts.
And that's when the institution makes that profit. It goes back.
It goes back in.
It's pretty much a cycle.
It is, and we've done very well in the 67 years. I'm proud to say.
Oh, wow, that is great. So. You mentioned it returns in the form of better rates on loans.
Lower rates on loans and better dividends on the accounts.
And that's pretty much the members who benefit from that.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we pay dividends on our checking account. We have promotionals on our certificates of deposits. We're a full service credit union, and we have a menu of products to offer our members.
So with that being said, would you say that the rates for the most part are always better than a bank's?
They may be some that are better than us, but we're very competitive. And we discount on our rates based on repeat borrowers. And, we
So repeat borrowers. So what do you mean by that?
If you've had a loan previously with us, doesn't matter when, if you had a loan, we discount 0.25% on the rate. So we bring it down 0.25%. If you do automatic debits out of the checking, which is convenient, instead of you remembering to pay your loan every month, we take another 0.25% off the rate.
So it's an incentive for
Absolutely.
people who get a loan with
the credit union.
Like a return customer.
Absolutely.
I got you.
Absolutely.
That's pretty nice. 0.25%.
It's money in your pocket. We're looking always to
the savings.
The savings.
We love the savings. God,
that's what it's all about. Save. It's always good to make money.
Well, it's good to save.
You're happy. We're happy.
It's good to save point blank. I mean, just ask my generation. We're big on group. Well, yeah, we still use group home. We're pretty big on that.
That's
We're
okay.
Big on savings.
That's okay.
So anything you could save us, we'll.
You'll take it.
Oh, definitely, without question.
That's good.
Without question, we'll take the savings
That's good.
all day, every day. One thing I did want to touch on that I noticed. I'm not sure if I could say this about all credit unions, but with this one in particular, with Power Financial, there's a limited amount of locations.
Yes.
So I think for Power Financial we only have 6 locations.
We have 6 locations. That's the brick and mortar part of it. Juneau being the furthest north.
Is that the same for most credit unions? Are they all a small scale kind of
Pretty much. But in doing so, we again always looking for enhancements. We've partnered with other credit unions around the country and when I say partnered, it's called a co-op. If you see the co-op triangle on the door or the ATM, that's it.
And that means you can.
That means you can go in, transact real time, make withdrawals, deposits, loan payments, purchase cashier's checks, money orders, any negotiable instrument throughout the United States.
So you can pretty much utilize all your products,
exactly,
even if you're not close to.
As long as you know your
branch.
member number, which is your account number, you just go into one of these, and there's 5,000 plus across the country.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's.
So you don't necessarily have to be in Florida to be a Power Financial
Not
member.
at all. You could be in California, and there's quite a few.
Even if I were to move, say next year to Oregon or something like that, then I can still maintain my
your account here
and everything.
Absolutely. And really the convenience of a shared facility, especially if you're going to withdraw a large amount of cash that you can't take out, the limitations on the ATM. Mm-hmm. But to make a deposit, we have mobile banking at the comfort of your own home, so you never have to worry about that.
But for a large sum withdrawal,
you would go into our partner.
Come to the partner. So you could still do that
absolutely.
With a shared branching facility.
Absolutely.
Okay. And for those of you tuning in via video, either YouTube or Facebook, I will be dropping that image somewhere on the screen. So look out for it, and then that way you know what to look out for it as far in regards to a shared facility.
Absolutely.
And that shared facility is pretty much shared with all credit unions.
Yes.
That
have partnered with the shared facilities.
Is there any lag when it comes to doing transfers through a shared?
No, it's
branch?
online real time. As long as we're up and going, you're fine. You're going to be showing.
There's no delays. There's no waiting
No
24
delays.
hours or
None.
2 business days or something like
online
that.
real time. Unless one of us is down, which is very rare, then no. You should.
That's actually great. That's good to know because
it's online real time. You'll see it. And we had touched about the history of the credit union, but our field of membership with the mergers, with Pan Am and Ryder, that's enhanced our field of membership. You could use it as long as you live within the Tri-County area, which is Palm Beach, Broward, Dade, Miami, Monroe, the Keys, and then as further north as Martin County, Sarasota, Pinellas, Hillsborough. You're able to join the credit union, which is a huge area. to, in our field of membership.
To cover.
And also part of a select employee group. If you're part of Rider, if you're part of FPL, then you're eligible, the family and friends.
To full on. Wow, that's definitely good to know. Yeah, because I mean, like I mentioned earlier, my depth of knowledge when it comes to like these financial matters is a little on the
That's
low
okay.
end, just because I mean I never really had a backing as far as like finding these things out. My parents didn't really bank growing up. They always kept the cash on them or like within the home. So even when it came time that I got my first job, job in high school. I was a freshman. And I got my first job at Jack's Hamburgers, flipping burgers. It was,
That's good.
Yeah, it was a delight. But I remember getting my first couple of checks, and I would cash them at a check cashing. And at the time, I was like, "Oh, this isn't working out. I'm losing quite a bit. It's adding up."
Because they charge you.
Oh yeah, they charge hefty over there.
Yeah, no.
So when it came time, I said, "No, I need to get a bank," but I didn't know too much. I was only, I would say, 14 years old. I wasn't sure if I could, but
that was good that you noticed that young, that you were losing money, not making money.
Yeah, it was tough.
Our goal is to enhance your financial health.
Do you get a lot of the younger, like, I guess, kids coming through here opening accounts themselves, or?
We get a lot coming in, referrals from the family members that are already members. Yeah, of course, we'd love to have the more millennials and younger people, but yes, we do, especially the ones that started young and go away to school, and how easy we make it for them, for the parents to transfer in their accounts while they're in college, and then they'll tell their friends who tell their friends, which is nothing better than a referral.
So have you had like a good amount of like members that have grown along the years with their account here?
Absolutely, from Rocky to cha-ching to regular to family members, and then their Rockies, which is very admirable to see. It's such an honor.
They already had their head start. I just got my credit union membership.
That's okay. It's never too late.
I'm still learning too. I'm still getting all this knowledge.
We're all learning.
Which is good. Which is definitely good to know, especially when it comes to like the bigger purchases. For example, there's a lot of things that I've learned working here that I wish I would have known when I purchased like my first vehicle. And I'm glad I'm learning these things, because at least now I have the backing when it comes time to buy a home.
Absolutely.
One day. I mean, recently my friend got married and he moved up to Orlando. He bought a home, and he was breaking that process down to me. I'm like, geez.
That's a life-changing event.
I have no clue what any of that means that you're saying. What? What? Credit rating? What? FHA loan? What's that? What? So there was a lot of things that you just hear it and you're like, I don't know diddly about that. But
it's all about educating our members.
Absolutely. And what I've definitely come to find out is when you know better, you definitely do better.
Absolutely.
So it definitely pays off to know this information. As for in regards to like things like that, so I know on like checking and savings and all that, there's really no fees when it comes to like
no fees,
in the credit
no
union.
Maintenance fees on any of our accounts, which is great.
And you had said lower rates. Would you say it's like lower rates also for like those types of like larger loans? So like an auto loan, like
an auto loan
mortgage.
Is where the mortgage, we don't have a discount on the mortgage because those are the rates on our mortgages, but our mortgages are very competitive. But going back to the car loan, we have discounts based on repeat borrowers. If you're a repeat borrower with Power Financial, then we discount 0.25%.
Oh, so that goes into a vehicle as well.
Yeah, and if you
would it go into mortgage? I'm sorry to cut you off. Does that go into mortgages as well?
No, mortgages it's a fit. That's a fixed rate across the board. But our vehicle loans and our consumer loans, if you go ahead and have an automatic payment taken out of your account, we give you another 0.25%. If you purchase credit life or a mechanical breakdown insurance, then we do another discount. So you could bring that rate down quite low.
Oh, that is great.
Yeah.
I wish you guys did that for student loans. that 1/4% would have really dinged up those loans because they come in like in different little installments. So
They do, but the interest rates are not high on the student loans. They are? Okay, I take that back.
Maybe mine, I don't know. I gotta look into that, but
We'll look into it. We could always, if they're too high, we can refinance it on a personal side, personal loan.
They're up there.
The credit union, one thing you need that I would like you to understand is that the credit union always we don't product dump anyone. We take the products that suit your needs. So what we do instead of, we don't sell anything. We only present benefits to our members.
Ooh, that's good. I like benefits. I think we all like benefits.
We all like benefits.
We all love benefits.
Yeah.
Definitely.
At the end of the day, it's about what's making you strong financially. How's it going to help you? How's it going to take you to that next level? You can't refer us. You won't bring anyone if we didn't do anything that would benefit you. So it's all about building that trust and relationship, and that's what we strive for.
Oh, definitely, and that is important, especially when you bring the human element into it. Because I mean, there's been plenty of times where I've been on the phone or I've been at my bank's branch and I've been waiting there for a minute, or they forget about me, and I need to get some things done. So I mean, for the most part, I mean, here it seems like everybody does.
That's our goal.
So
that's our goal, to welcome you into our family.
That's true.
Yeah, I love that. I love that because you feel it. I'm very passionate about Power Financial, and I hope you feel that when I speak.
One big old happy family, right?
We are.
Well, I think that's all the time we have for today's segment.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, I wish we could go on talking because I'm sure there's a lot more to find out about a credit union. But I think we're going to end it right there. Okay. Iris, thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Joining us. Hey, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to Cafecito and Money Talk, the segment where we empower your financial future starting today. If you like this segment, the content that was presented to you today, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. If you're watching this on the YouTube platform, make sure to subscribe to our channel and be sure to share with your friends and family members. Now, if you have any question in regards to today's topic or any topic for that matter in regards to financial products, be sure to ask as well. We're here to help you out. So until next time, thanks.